Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu rasulillah. Okay, we shall go on now. We are doing section 4.4, al-huruf ghayr al-amilati. We're doing actually pretty good. We're doing right all the way up to here. We have covered huruf Allah, and we covered last time huruf al-za'idatu. And then now we're going to talk about al-huruf al-shart allati la tajzim. This is what we're going to talk about today. Those huruf shart which do not give jazm, and that's what we're going to talk about today, inshallah. And from there I'm going to go on. Let's see how we do. So this is still the section 4.4 and page 142 in my textbook right here. And huruf shart allati la tajzim, particles, conditional particles that do not give jazm. Okay, conditional particles. Okay, let me write that. Conditional particles that do not, okay, that do not give jazm. Okay, so let's have it. Okay, there are amma. Okay, amma, however. So this has a meaning of however. Okay, as of. Okay, and as far as. Let's use some different colors to separate these out. As far as is concerned. Okay, so it comes in this meaning. However, as of. Okay, it is used to explain, clarify something which was mentioned briefly. Okay, it is used to, okay, explain or clarify. Okay, it is used to explain or clarify something, okay, which was mentioned briefly. Okay, fa should be used before its answer. Fa, okay, should be used, okay, before, okay, before its answer, which is jawabun. Okay, okay, fa should be used before its answer. Okay, فَمِنْهُمْ شَقِيٌّ وَسَعِيدٌ. So فَمِنْهُمْ شَقِيٌّ وَسَعِيدٌ. Sa'idun. Okay, and then fa'amma. See, here's the fa. Okay, here's a fa, and there's a amma. Okay, fa'amma, connected here. Fa'amma. Okay, so fa'amma الذين فأما الذين شقوا ففي النار. Okay, so some of them will be wretched and some blessed. As for the wretched, they will be in the fire. See, like this. So some of them will be wretched and some of them blessed. As for the wretched, so it's clarifying. See, so فَمِنْهُمْ شَقِيٌّ وَسَعِيدٌ فَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ شَقُوا. So it's clarifying these, is giving more information about this. Okay, with data, and so there's fa in there too. Okay, so that's that. So that's the example. حروف الشرط التي لا تجزم, they don't cause any jazm. Okay, so that's amma, and then there is low. Okay, the next one is low, which means if. All right, so low. Let's talk about low. Okay, it is used to negate the second sentence jawab on account of the first. Okay, it is used to negate. Okay, it is used to negate the second sentence. Okay, which is the jawab. Okay, second sentence, which is a jawab on account of the first sentence. Okay, it is used to negate the second sentence. Okay, let me emphasize that. It's used to negate the second sentence. All right. All right, so here we have on account of the first sentence, which is the short. Okay. Okay. Which is the short, not being fulfilled. Okay, so example, لو كان فيهما لو كان فيهما لو كان فيهما لو كان فيهما آلهة لو كان فيهما آلهة okay إلا الله okay لا فسدتا okay, if there had been gods besides Allah in them, the heavens and the earth, they would have been corrupted. Okay, it is used to negate the second sentence. Okay, all right, so you get this a little heavy with this one. Okay, let me write the translation. Okay, so low kana, if there was this would have happened. See, okay, if it's like it's argument, it's a logical argument. Low kana, if this has happened, this would have happened. Since this not happened, that the original premise is no, like, right? Okay, if this was daytime, there would be light in the sky. Since there's no light in the sky, it's not daytime. That kind of thing. لو كان فيهما آلهة إلا الله لفسدتا. So they would have caused corruption. So since that not happened, so this low, so it says if this has happened, if this was the case, this would have happened. Okay, it's an indirect negation. So if this was the case, this would have happened. Since this does not happen, this will not happen. Okay, so that's low. Okay, if a wow is added to low, walau, it will give the meaning of even if. Note, this is important. Okay, note. Okay, this is important. Okay, if a wow, okay, if a wow, oh come on, if a wow, okay, is added. If a wow is added to low, okay, that is, if you have wallow, if you have wallow, okay, it will give the meaning of even if. You'll give the meaning of even if or even though. Okay, even though, and will be known as low wasliyatu. Okay, and will be known as okay, low wasliyatun. Low wasliyatun. Okay, so that's the name of it. So that's low wasliyatun. Awalam awlim walau bishatin. Celebrate walima even if it be slaughtered. Okay, so here's the example. Okay, aw awlim. Okay, walau bi shatin. Okay, so awalim, this is command. Awalim, celebrate walima walau bishatin, even if with one slaughtered goat. Okay, so this is an important note. This is low wasliyatun. Low wasliyatun. Low wasliyatun. Okay, that's important. Okay, we got that. Okay, and the third category is harfu shart that do not give jazm is lola or lawma. Here's lola. Okay, and lawma. Lola and lawma. Okay, if such and such had not been so. If such and such if such and such had not been so. Okay, lawma. Okay, apart from being used for tahdid and tandim, they're also used to demonstrate that the second sentence jawab cannot be attained because of the presence of the conditions of the first shart. Okay, so because these were used for harfu tahdid, remember? Okay, apart from being used, okay, for harfu, okay, sorry, apart from being used for tahdid. Okay, tahdid and tandim, remember that? Apart from being used from tahdid and tandim, okay, they're also used to demonstrate. They are also used to demonstrate. They're also used to demonstrate that the second sentence, which is the jawab, okay, cannot, okay, cannot be attained, because of the presence of the condition of the first sentence. Okay, first sentence, which is the short. All right, let's give an example. Let us give an example. Okay, Lola Zaydun lahadaka bakrun. Lola. If it was not so, Lola Zaydun. If it was Zayd, I would have not learned Nahw. Lola Zaydun lahadaka bakrun. Okay, had it not been for Zayd, Bakr would have perished. Had it not been for Zayd, Bakr would have been perished or forgotten. Okay, so that's that. All right, so So again, let's just not rush through this. Okay, let's just see. Uh, Apart from being used for tahdid and tandeem, they are also used to demonstrate the second sentence jawab cannot be attained because the presence of the condition of the first. So this, okay, la zaydun, this will not happen. Okay, so not happen. Okay, because of this. Okay, all right. So this does not happen. Lola zaydun lahalka. This will not happen because of zaydun. Okay, so that's that. And then the last one here is a short one. Maybe I could put it in here. Is lamma. Okay, lamma, which means when. All right. Let me lamma. All right, which means when. Okay. All right. So this is a zarf in the meaning of hina. This is a zarfun, which is time or place, which is refers to time or place. Okay, with the meaning of hina, which means around, when. Zarf in the meaning of hina, it means it enters upon fi'l madin. It enters upon fi'l madin. Okay, it enters upon fi'l madin. Okay, لما سلمت عليه رد علي السلام. Okay, here's the example. لما, okay, سلمت, okay, عليه, okay, رد علي السلام. Okay, when I greeted him, he returned my greeting. When I greeted him, he returned my greeting. Okay, lama. Then this is a zarf in the meaning of hain. Lama, when it enters upon fi'l madi. Lama sallamtu. Just want to bring to your attention, this is fi'l madi. Okay, lama sallamtu alayhi radda alayhi salam. Okay, so that's that. Okay, there's two more to go here. We shall finish, inshallah. All right, so number 14 is madama. Okay, madama. Ma in the meaning of dama. Ma in the meaning of madama. It is that ma. It is that ma. Okay, which has the meaning of madama, as long as. Okay, which means as long as. Okay, akhumu ma jalasal amir. See, aqumu ma jalasa al amir. Ma jalasa al amiru. That is aqumu madama. Aqumu Madama. They meant to say madama. Okay. Madama al-amiru. Amiru jalisan. Okay. I will stand as long as the leader is sitting. Okay. I will stand as long as the leader is sitting. I will stand as long as the leader is sitting. So, in other words, sometimes you want to say madama, meaning, but you just say ma. Okay, so it has a meaning of madama. So madama means as long as. So sometimes you just say ma when you actually mean to say madama. Okay, so that's number 14. Okay, number 15 is hurufu atfin. Conjunctions. Atfi. Okay, conjunctions. Joining. Like joining. Joining words. Okay, these were discussed before in 3.10.4, so they don't talk about them now, and that completes it, but we can just review some of these. See, these were wa and fa and summa, hatta, imma, o, la, bal, and lakin. So this completes, alhamdulillah, the chapter, and this completes actually a book. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. Let's just go review as we do what we did today, and then we can stop. Okay. So huruful, we talked about starting from here. Huruful shart allati la tajzim, which included amma, which means however, as of, as far as, etc., and use fa before the jawab. Okay, فمنهم شقيق وسعيد فأما الذين. So it's used for to explain and clarify, right? And then lo, which means if, it's negate the second sentence. It is used to negate the second sentence on account of the first sentence. Okay, lo, if da 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 da, then that. Okay, so note, if a vowel is added to lo, which means walau, it has a meaning of even if. This is called lo wasliyatu, lo wasliyat. And then they have lo la and lo ma, which can be used for tadleed and tandeem, but it can also be used here to mean if such and such and such and such. They also used to demonstrate the second sentence cannot be attained because of the presence in the first sentence. That's sure. Lo la zaidun, etc. Okay. And finally, madama, which means as long as, and then sometimes ma is just written instead of madama as a shortcut. So you just have to remember this is the ahuma majalas, we're not. So you have to make sure to translate it proper. And finally, huruf atfi conjunction we talked about. That alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen completes our book. As-salatu was-salamu ala Rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum.